Okay, welcome to part 3. Sorry, the last video cut out because it reached 15 minutes. So what we need to do is insert another slide. And the chart needs to go on this slide. So basically, it says place the pie chart at the centre of the slide, enlarge the slide so it's clearly visible. So it doesn't say anything along the terms of titles or anything. So I'm just going to delete all these because they're not needed. I'm just going to hold down Control to select them all. And then I'm going to go to Excel, get my chart. So as I said earlier, you just copy and paste it. I'm going to go back to PowerPoint, and it says enlarge the chart so it's clearly visible. So I'm going to enlarge it across the slide. Do not cover up your candidate number and things like that. Just to make sure that information is still visible. There we go. Okay, so might be. Maybe it'll be an idea. So if I could, no, I think that should be fine. Actually, it should be clearly visible. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's not a problem. Could make these a bit bigger, I suppose. Oops. That's a very small font, so I'm going to make it bigger, 14. Actually, maybe 16. Okay, the percentages are still very small. So actually, I don't think I'll mess about with this any further. Okay, right, I'm not going to mess about that any further actually because it's just wasting time. So, right, that's that done. So I'm just going to close this and I'm not going to save it. There's no need. Right, okay, so now add the following to the presenter's notes. Control C, Control V. Right, enter the text on the fourth slide. So I'm going to go to the fourth slide. And I'm going to change my layout for this. So I'm going to have the title and layout there. Okay, and it says enter the following bullet list, replace some calls with as a subheading. There we go, so let's line this up. And I'm going to put these bullets in. It's a bit annoying that the bullets haven't come out for some reason, so as we said, make this 24 and the font black. There we go. Okay, so place a different clip art image of a telephone to the right. Okay, so we just go to insert, online pictures, telephone, clip art. Choose anyone. I'm going to choose that one for no particular reason. Insert. There we are, to the right. Done. And then it says add the following to the presenter's notes. So I'm just going to put this in. Okay, so what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to make sure that my numbers are aligned to the right here for each slide. Oops, that one shouldn't be there. There we go. Now use the same transitional effect for each slide. So we go to transitions and just choose any one. Okay, so I'm just going to choose this one here and save the presentation and print it. So you save it to your area showing the presenter's notes. So what you do for that, and I don't have a printer so I'm not going to print it, but you go to File, you go to Print. Okay, and where it says print all slides, there should be an option to print presenters notes. Okay, so here we are. Presenters notes. Even I'm forgetting. Okay, well you're going to need to print audience notes. Oh, sorry, here we are. Notes pages. Apologies. There we go, and you can see on all of these you've got the presenters notes. Okay, then the next option is print the presentation showing 3 slides to a page with space for the audience to make the notes. That's just the other option here. Okay, so you can see here 3 slides a page, and there's the option for audience to make notes. Then it shows prints a screenshot of slide 2 showing the animation used in the bullets list. So once you've done that, you go here and you can select animations and they can see the list there. Okay, so they can see that one will appear after the other. If these all say number 1, it's wrong. Then print a screenshot of the presentation showing the transitions between each slide. Okay, so the transitions between each slide. Now, what you do for that is, when you go to transition, select transition and apply to all, and you can see that the transition is here between each slide. So that should show that. So that's the end for the presentation section. Okay, so the next section, so make sure you save this. This is done now, and make sure you have your printout. We're now going to move on to our website. Okay, so download these files. I've already got them. I've already downloaded them. So I'm just going to save now and close this and move straight onto the web. Okay, so we've got 7 minutes to get started, so that should be plenty of time. Right, so now using a suitable software package, edit file n8style.css so the following changes are made. Okay, so I'm going to go to where my files are saved. Okay, so the one I want, I think, is N8 style, so I'm just going to open that up, and it should automatically open for me in Microsoft Expression Web. Let's double check it is n8styles.css. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to, as you can see, we're going to change styles. Okay, so just wait for this to open. It can take a little bit of time. Right, and here they are. You can see the colours are wrong. You can see the fonts, well, they're okay. The sizes look okay, but we might need to change them. But you can see there's no colours. Okay, you can type these, or you can do it in a WYSIWYG view. I, at the moment, personally prefer the WYSIWYG view, so I'm going to use that, and I have checked out with other teachers on YouTube, and they all seem to use the WYSIWYG view. But obviously, if you're comfortable typing, do so. It just depends what you prefer. Right, so set styles H1 and H2 to red. Okay, so all you do for that is go to modify style. and basically just go here, select a colour red, so that would probably, well, it looks like an orangey red, so oh, there we go, we've got name red there. I'm going to go with this one. This is red. Press OK, apply, and OK. If you press OK without pressing apply, it should work. But or what you can do actually is, if you go to modify, I've just remembered. Now, if you select any colour, you see up here, there's red, green, blue. It always goes in that order, red, green, blue. On some exam papers, they will try to trick you by putting the blue first and things like that. The highest value, so if they ask for red, okay, the highest value is FF. So I'm going to change this just to FF. And then when you press OK, it will select the colour red, and that's it. So that might be what they're looking for. I should imagine that's what they're looking for. So I need to check my other font. My other font's fine. There you go, FF, red, green, blue. So the highest value is FF. So if they ask for any other colour, if they ask for, say, blue with no other colours, red with no other colours, or just solely blue, then that would be FF. So for my next one, it says set P to dark blue. So I'm just going to go to P, and basically I'm just going to change the colour here to, oops, no, that's red. The last two digits, I'm just going to change them to FF, because that will be blue at the highest value. So set styles H1, H2 and H3, so the primary font is Times New Roman, but if not available, the browser selects any serif font. So that's at H1, H2 and H3. You can probably type this. I'll show you what to do for the first one in WYSIWYG. So you can go to modify style, and then just basically it asks for, just double checking, any serif, not sans serif. So I'm just going to put serif here and just leave it there. I'm going to check the drop down menu so you can see that some of them do have serif. There we go. So you can see Times New Roman and serif, and that's it. And then I'm going to press apply and OK. So then what you can do here is you can just simply put a comma in, type serif. And I'm going to do the same here. So there we go. Okay. And now, if you are unsure, just go back through the WYSIWYG view and just check if you're not sure. So there we go, you can see it's there, and the colour should be fine because we haven't changed that. So there we are, and all is well. Right, so just checking my time now. Okay, I've got about 1 minute. Right, so set the list and P so that primary font is Arial, but if not available, any sans serif font. Again, do the same. So I'm going to go to list, Arial, there we are. I'm just going to type in serif, and P, I'm going to do the same. There we go. Okay, and let's see what's on the next one. Right, centre align H1 and 2 and set style H1 to bold and italic. So, sorry, what was that again? H1 and H2 to centre align. So if we go into H1 and go to modify, okay, I'm very limited on time now, and you just go to block and select centre. And remember, it is in American English. And then I'm going to go to H2, I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to go to block, and I'm going to centre align, apply, and OK. And then for H3, I believe they wanted bold and italic. Sorry if this cuts off, I will continue on the next video. So, font style, italic, apply, I think I've got that right. I'll check on the next video.